Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we are reviewing Ghostwire Tokyo on the PlayStation 5 and PC. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. This here is some footage about a little bit more than midway through the game. This is when I was recording this footage right here is basically just what I was doing at the moment, you know. All right, so let's talk about this for a minute. First, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Ghostwire Tokyo came out. Gosh, what's it been? Almost 2 months now. Oh no, it came out. Yeah, so it's been a little while since this game came out. I bought it originally first on the PlayStation 5, and then I picked it up again on the PC just about a week ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago now. I've had it on the PC. So when I first started playing on the PC, I was having problems. It would just automatically drop all the way down to like 9 frames per second, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" So I quit playing it. But yesterday, during the live stream, somebody told me to change one of the settings to auto, and yeah, that 100% fixed it. The footage you are looking at right now, I was recording playing at 4K with max ray tracing, everything set to pretty much max with on my 3060 Ti with 5800X. I'm able to get 4K with ultra performance. If I put it on if I put it on just regular performance DLSS, then I can get 55 frames. And then when I am running at quality, it was like 35 frames. And if I'm running at balanced, it is 45 frames. So essentially, I have to have it on the maximum one to be able to get, or the super performance, just to be able to get 4K, just to be able to get a 4K image, and be able to run this at a playable 60 frames a second. As you can see, I left my frame rate counter up there on the screen so you can see exactly the performance I'm getting throughout everything. So I mean, if you want to keep your eyes on that will be there the whole time. At the end of this video, I do go in there and I do show you those different frame rates with and the settings that are on here. Basically, this game right here, man, this thing is freaking incredible. So it's almost like playing Shenmue in first person with a twist of I would say, yeah, closer to like a Shenmue, like the city and stuff. Just being here in Japan, it's so nice the way they created this map and this world, and man, I'm just digging it up. Even if you were just to buy this game literally as a tech demo to walk around and look at the beautiful ray tracing when it's maxed out, and just go around and play around in here, like, this game is a visual freaking treat for sure. But the gameplay is also freaking compelling. So I've been playing. I had about 9 hours into it during this video. Now I am recording my sound after the fact or whatever, but I was about 9 hours in, and all I wanted to do was like go around and kind of explore, man. Like you'll start getting into this thing where you're going around and you're trying to save the spirits and stuff, and you're collecting things. You're looking for you're just looking for like special items and stuff, and it's so cool. The verticality of this game as well. My gosh, so like you can get up essentially basically anywhere. Like there's usually ways to get up on everything, and the more you explore, the more you find. You'll find like ancient Japanese artifacts, stuff like that, like really cool special items that are just cool, you know. I mean, there's lots of lore in this game. I mean, this game is packed. It's actually freaking packed. I had a blast. I had a blast playing this. Like, I really enjoy this game. And I mean, right now, your available options, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the PlayStation 5 version, and then you'll understand why I decided to pick this up on PC as well. So the PlayStation 5, it has a lot of different options. I know if you have a screen that will give you VRR support, then you'll probably be able to use this mode that's called the high frequency quality mode. That would probably give you closer to a 60 frames per second, game. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The PlayStation 5, the visuals just feel so stripped back. It's not even funny compared to the PC version. The closest the visuals ever get is in the gosh dang it. The closest the visuals ever get is in the quality mode, which is capped at 30 frames per second on the PlayStation 5. And if you remember when I first got into this game, like you could see like my aim, you know, once I put the capture card on and my frame rate dropped and I started playing at 4K and not the 1440p that I have been playing on my monitor with like maximum everything just set to maximum. With quality DLSS and everything, that I'm getting up to 100, a little bit over 100 frames a second in 1440p with like maximum everything. So that mode's freaking great. But this game here, you have to be able to aim and move at the same time, and it's not as cut and dry as like the 30 frames per second on this game. It just feels so sluggish that it's so hard to play. Like it just, the combat is terrible in the 30 frames per second mode. Like the combat's bad. The screen judder that you get on the PlayStation 5 and I did just try this today before I recorded this video to make sure that I was covering it properly and all my updates are up to date, and because I'm not just trying to just bash the PlayStation 5 version, but the only way for this game to really, really look good and really shine is in that quality mode. The high frame rate quality mode, it does introduce a lot of screen tearing, so that's not really an option. And it's still not even close to what you're getting with the quality mode. The quality mode in this game, on the PlayStation 5, it does look nice, but like I just said, the combat is extremely, extremely frustrating if you're going to play it like that. And the screen judder when you're panning the camera might get a little intrusive but if 30 frames a second is something you can handle, I would recommend that is the most beautiful way on PlayStation 5 to play this game. And then you have the performance mode, which drops it down to a 1440p resolution. You do lose all ray tracing, but you do get pretty decent screen space reflections for the most part, but everything looks it looks a lot softer. And the image looks a lot more gray. There's like a lot more gray. Like right now, as you're looking at when you look at this, you can see like the deeper blacker colors and stuff, and that's representative to what you can see while you're playing on an OLED or a monitor. So basically, this game here on the PlayStation 5. I'm not saying that it's unplayable completely, because yeah, you could definitely get through the game with the 1440p resolution or whatever. I do recommend if you have a PC with at least comparable settings to mine, then yeah, you'll get an amazing gameplay. Very rarely was I dropping frames, but on this. So, and I mean, like this right here, the frame rates that you'll notice dropping on this right here, I remind you, this is playing it at 4K, 1440p. That doesn't happen. It is such a breeze to play it at the 1440p with everything maxed out. It's just great. Now, the story of this game is freaking actually pretty good. I mean, it's almost Kojima good for me, you know, like Kojima and I think his name is Shinji Mikami that makes this one. The dude that did Resident Evil. Like, this guy's good, man. This guy is good, man. I like this game. Like, I didn't know, like, I was like a lot of other people. I didn't really know exactly what to expect when we first started seeing this game. But man, I like the freaking main protagonist in this game. I like the other dude that kind of gives him his powers and stuff. They fit good together. The combat in this game is so freaking it just feels so original. I know it's like shooting or whatever, but it feels original, you know, like you get like the block and the counters and stuff like that. And my gosh, when you're playing this game and you're just in the middle of it and you're having fun and you're using you use these tools to your advantage, oh my gosh, man, this game just feels so fun to play. It's not even like it's not even like, I mean, it's not like it's like a super hard game. I mean, like the bosses, you know, are a little bit. There was a boss that I fought before getting to this part right here. It was one of the main bosses, man, and my gosh, man, just trying to figure out how to defeat that boss because she was pretty mean, man. Like it was kind of interesting, you know, to try to figure it out. I mean, like he was saying it to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, you got to do this," and I was just like, "What?" I don't, because you'll lose your powers. You lose all the powers that I have right now. But it's like trying to figure out how to fight that thing with that, and you're just shooting it, and your arrows are just bouncing right off it. Yeah, you do get a bow and arrow in this game as well, which is pretty cool. It's kind of fun to use. There's sections in the game that you're not going to have the ability to cast this magic or whatever you would want to call it, and it does get like I played those sections more like a stealth than trying to go all out combat because you can upgrade the amount of arrows that you can carry, but I just did not have that many on the first time, and I was just like, ooh man. So I just played those as a stealth, more of a stealth combat. But I mean, you just look at this environment in this game, and it's literally incredible. This game is so beautiful to explore. You just, I'm serious, man. Just set the game to max everything, and then go to freaking town, just exploring this beautiful environment. Like this game is so beautiful. If it looked like this, like it's looking right now on the PlayStation 5, man, I would have been like, oh my gosh, it would have been so happy, but. Dang, man, I don't get it. I don't get why I don't think that Bethesda would have went out of their way to try to make it a worse version for the PlayStation 5, but I'm curious to see how this looks when it comes out on the Xbox next year. I'm really curious to see what the Xbox is going to be able to do with this game with a whole nother year to sit and optimize this experience on the Xbox. I'm interested to see how that's going to go. Pretty much, I'm about 4 hours in on the PlayStation version. I'm definitely farther on this on the PC. Or I was a lot farther on this when I recorded this on the PC version. So I was just like, ooh man, yeah. I was gonna put some PlayStation 5 footage in here, but I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I want this game to be. I want it to look good. I guess I could just do a separate video with just PlayStation 5 footage in there, just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But yeah, as it sits, I fully recommend this game. I think it's great if you're into that macabre type stuff. You know, that slow exploration, action adventure type combat stuff. You know, first person mystery, whatever. Like it's freaking great. And as you can see, like I've played a bunch of this stuff, just letting you see like what I was doing as I was playing the game. This is actual gameplay, like what you would be doing or how you would be playing for the most part. It's just that way, man. This is what you do. Like you have fun, and this game is pretty fun. So I'm gonna leave you with the rest of this footage. Like I said, there's the settings thing in the back when I was showing you, you know, like the settings on the PC, stuff like that. And then, yeah, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
お前も頑張れよ。
俺を構ってる暇があったらとっととまれびとを退治しろよ。
ケケ。あの巨人が塔を守っているみたいだ。
ああ、厄介だぜ。
他にもいる。探さなきゃ。待ってたんだよ。よし、捕まえた。悪いけど終わらせるよ。メーカーがいっぱいあるな。なんでだろう。
コインパーキングだからだろ。
ああ、そっか。そういうことなの？ 力が湧いてくる。これでよし。
もうあの演奏聞けないな。
たくさんの人が。
もうあの演奏弾けないのかな。
なんだ。
け大したことない。
見守ってくれそう。
そうだな。